What's up everybody, it's X35 Earthwalker, the one true Earthwalker, the legendary soldier himself, and welcome back to another awesome gameplay. And today is the Riftbreaker. I'm going to be doing some bit of commentary in certain parts, but yeah, just check this out. So far, this game's real cool.
Riftbreaker Ashley reporting successful jump procedure.
Roger that. Begin field-based setup.
Houston, I've spotted something near the LZ. It's closing in.
X37. Ashley, we have arrived.
Welcome to Galatea 37, Mr. Riggs. It's so beautiful here. Virtual simulations on Earth were good, but this is amazing. An alien tropical paradise, and we're the first humans to experience it.
I'm not exactly human. You have a few parts missing as well. And the paradise part is also left to be determined. Remember your training, Ashley. We should set up a base as soon as possible.
You could at least pretend to be human. Just a bit. But you're right. There's no going home until we can construct a functioning rift station. Let's start with the basics.
Ashley, construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
I'm going to talk over some of the in-game dialogue because if you don't know what's going on, it's really not really that important. Simply put, you are sent here, you are sent here, whether it's by Earth or whatever, because problems on Earth, these futuristic games, lack of resources, stuff going on, population, danger, you can take your pick. You get sent here and your job is to create a way to come back. They can send you here, but they can't pull you back. And so you get sent through, you build up a base, you build up a headquarters, and you begin construction. You go to gather materials. Your end goal is to make a way to be able to return back, to humanity. Back to base, back to home, back to Earth. And so this is where it goes. Now this game, I really enjoyed so far. And if you've played games like Supreme Commander 2, Halo Wars 2, those games where you got resources, management, building, and you collect certain minerals, materials, and all that. You should be good for that. Even if you play games like Terraria, Minecraft, you gotta go out, search by yourself, find things, find items like those giant fungus plants over there, these are like alien planets and everything, and you're gonna collect them and you're gonna use those. You can use these materials like that little, as you can see, that's Carbonian right there. You can build a Carbonian factory on top of that, or you can just mine up yourself. But of course, if you're out there exploring, you want to get these machines and stuff to do things for you. And that's what you want to do. So if you build these things, but they need power, so you got to build things that generate power. So it could be, the wind generators, based on how much wind there is, it produces more energy. There's solar panels, so of course, based off of light. And then there's other things out there that you can work with, like biomass. You have options, is what I'm trying to say. And what I like is how detailed it is in this game. For example, with those wind, to generate the power, the game has different weather conditions. It'll be announced. You see the dialogue, nice voice acting by the way. It'll mostly be Mr. Riggs or a character announce it saying, intense wind or more wind than normal. And because of that, it's okay, maybe I want to build a temporary wind generator right now, maybe not, or you just know that you're going to get more energy now because of this little mini season that's just popped up. So you gotta also pay attention to what your characters are telling you. Mr. Riggs,
but they work around the clock. Carbonium power plants are very effective.
Oh, that green stuff there, by the way, I learned the hard way. That's dangerous. Just don't step in it.
It's best to use a combination.
Hey, you got
of these
experiments, a
power
new game. I had to
sources.
figure out what
We can
what was
balance
going on,
energy
and those
needs
little bugs keep
shortages
scattering
by
away.
storing
They remind me of
excess
cockroaches,
energy
but
in
they're not the
energy
worst thing out
storages.
here.
Also, remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors.
Soon while I started to establish more of a base, you know, I got a carbonian power plant that's producing me energy, but I need to a area where, you know, this carbonian energy, you get like the raw ores and stuff like that. You put that on top, that's also giving me power. So that's again part of the options to being able to get power. And we expanded. You can see the wall, which is incomplete. You know, you got to build that wall. Walls work. And I decided we needed some defense because they said, as you can see at the top there, prepare for an incoming attack. It's built at least 6 sentinel towers. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna rush up at it because I'm assuming it's the start. Okay, they're not gonna have me overrun with the most top tier end game creatures coming my way. There's just no way. So I took a bit of my time, make sure I had more of a presence, set up a base, went for the walls, but I wanted to get, you know, just a few guns, you know, out there. As you can see at this point, I've had 2, and I was like, okay. Fence first. You want that wall. I just like it. It gives you a lot of freedom when it comes to building as well. You can see those wires that are connected to those those energy nodes, so you can link your sources of power to the stuff. Like the sentinel towers, they need energy. You know, the carbonium mining devices, they need energy. Even things like lights, and you probably see later on in this gameplay. Yeah, I set up lights and stuff to, like, you know, light up my night. That's a reference. If you know where it is, congratulations, your IQ has increased by 2 points. If not, read a book or something. You know, you got growing to do. But yeah, it's so flexible. Obviously, you don't want to over clutter and throw everything together, but you want to get some space. And I thought, since I saw this another section up here, I wanted to secure it. And that's why I started to build walls right here. So I have 2. I have the main base, I have this little section, but then you have to make sure to connect it all up using those energy nodes and stuff like that. Made a bit of a clearing, as you can see, cut down the parcel or stuff. And you don't want to go 100% deforestation. That won't be good, but do what you gotta do for survival.
I guess you were right about setting up more defenses. We'll have to handle this ourselves. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Now, of course, as you can see, there is day and night. I actually like the night in here. It's very well done. And I built those, you know, gates because I had an all wall. And I was like, wait a minute, how do I get out? So look for the option, put those gates in there so I can go in and out, which only opens for me. Respectfully, thank goodness for that. You know, you don't want, I don't know, Yeti to just roll up to your base and just come on in. You know, we got the stove on. We're not about to deal with that. And I like the nighttime. I will say this game, you know, the Riftbreaker, and the Gunk, which is also, you know, on the Game Pass, Xbox players, y'all can get that. They have fantastic lighting. The lighting in this game and the Gunk is just fantastic. My goodness, I love it. And that's why you can see those lights that I have set up there, and they really make a difference. Like, unless you want to be swinging in the dark and all of that, my word, my word. Oh dear. And you can see the symbol right there, the lightning symbol, is basically saying, yeah, it needs power and that kind of thing. So this is me still building up the base and everything. And by the way, I don't know whether there's a little glitch, but that first incoming wave, incoming attack, it just didn't happen. I don't know whether the game saw that I didn't have complete walls or something, so it had mercy on me. I mean, I was ready for it. I had 2 sentinel towers up, I had one up at the mini one, which you saw earlier. Just in case they're going to attack that, you're not going to get it for free. You are definitely going to lose an arm and a leg, and hopefully your existence. But that is what's going on. And look at the lighting, and you can see the bug scattering, and you can see the shadows being cast and stuff. Ooh, that's some good lighting right there. You love to see it. You love to see it. Yes, you do. So that's in there. Can't remember exactly what I was going to do here. Was I going to put out another light? Because that's a sentinel, so I definitely need to connect that. Yeah, there it is, energy connector. I was calling it, well, what did I call it before? Doesn't matter. A wise person, you know, the scriptures say, Bible says, wise person can take correction. Energy connector, as you can see, connect that to there. The light goes through, and now it's done. That sentinel tower is now online. I am also enjoying the build. At first it's a bit confusing, like I said, you just gotta get used to it. It's a new game for you know. If it's new for you, like a new game, you get used to it, and then you start to like flow with it. So I'm able to build faster than what you're seeing here. This is still old, remember? My first time playing it. Like, give me a break. Go easy on me. Come on now. Okay, here I had to record this. Attack incoming. We got 12 seconds. There's still got a few things like, look, upgrade the headquarter building, build an armory. So I was like, I'm waiting for this. I didn't know where it was going to be, so I thought it to go by the bottom. I thought that's honestly my anticipation. Didn't get no clues. Now, pay attention. You might see it. You see the map? You see the map? Yep, there you go. So I did. So I was like, let me just go out there. I was like, there's too many of them. So I was like, let me just start swinging. See, that's why I take damage. I went back in and I was like, okay, you can see the spitting. We have these enemies. So I was like, okay, I decided to test it. I didn't know that you could slash through the fence, but it turns out you can. That's optimal. So I was fighting behind the fence. But as you can see, those were launching. Those are the spitters. Now, they weren't there in the first little group that came after me. The spitter, look, that little dog thing ran after me. And then there's the spitter right there. And I decided, let's just get main out of him. So I like it's not just going to be those slithering things. Of course, they put some thought into it. There are different enemies as well, and you're about to see more gameplay of that too. I wanted to make sure to catch that. Then you can actually have. So those are like the little slug. They're standard. Like you might encounter some as you go out exploring, which is different from the incoming attacks you base. They're attracted to energy or something like that. Yeah, and there's a charge shot. You know, we on our Metroid Prime. Samus's charge beam, charge up. Fire it off. And even those giant fungus, they drop. Oh dear. Oh yes, when I first saw these, I was like, yo, let me get this to test. Look at these big boys. They're bigger, they're badder, they're better. But ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'm just too much for them. But yeah, and it makes me wonder what else is out there. They're gonna have some like real top tier monsters out there about just stomp on you. Like you gotta get them upgrades, you gotta get stronger, you gotta get better weaponry. So I'm looking forward to see more of what this game has to offer. You get that melee kill, right? As you can see, now I've really been building up the base. We got lights in places, you know. We got, and I had to get this though, the AI hub. It was telling me about it. Basically, if you want to put down more of those sentinel towers and certain things, you need certain AI availability. See, AI cores. That's the right word. Hey, like I said, I'm not some loser. I don't need no script or whatever. I just like to just jam it, just run with it. So I might just jump up my sentences sometimes. Oh well, it's more transparent, more realistic, it's more fun. And I decided to do something that I haven't done since I started playing, which was basically just check out the menu. Literally, the whole time I've been playing, I never saw this screen once. I guess I just never occurred to me to press this button. You can pause the video anytime to take a look at this stuff, but it's quite detailed. I mean, it's detailed in how they show you your energy income and your material incomes and stuff like that. The map is where detail see what's going in, shows when things are coming at you. There's an evasion ability. If I press B, I do a little dash. And you can see over there, your left hand is separate from your right hand. Do not let your left hand know what your right hand doeth. If you know where that's from, your IQ just jumped by 10 more points. If not, sit down, read a book, and do some growing. It'll take a long time before you guys can catch up to me. But yeah, left hand, right hand. Right hand seems to have like my guns. Left hand has like my sword. And it obviously tells me, oh, right there, consumables, small mine, instant repair, and look at the slots there, X, Y, A, B. There's more. This automatically tells me there's a crafting system. This tells me, there's gonna be some consumables that can save you, like the instant heal. Maybe you get overwhelmed, patch yourself up, get out of there, use the dash. But since we have a dash, there's gotta be something that can counter the dash, right? So what kind of enemies are gonna be fast enough? It's gotta get you thinking. So I started to look, and you see there's a shotgun, crafting ability, and I was like, oh, let me look at those resources, Ironium, carbonium, so iron and carbon, just I guess the Riftbreaker trademark. It's gotta be your own thing, right? It's gotta be your own thing. But I'm eyeing that shotgun though, as you can see for this past gameplay. Yeah, I was eyeing that shotgun. If you don't know what a shotgun does by now, just put away your game consoles and never play again. I'm just gonna say that right now. Hey, am I being too harsh, man? You gotta grow up. I already had the means to craft the shotgun, but this is where I actually went to go and do it because I still do some crafting. I want to make sure I had excess materials and stuff. But priorities, gotta prioritize. You gotta pay the rent first before you go get an Xbox Series X, otherwise you are in trouble. And you can see from here, my inventory, equipped, and then you get to decide where you want it to be. So over there on my right, so that's my right hand. And I decided to give a quick test. Yep, it's what I expected from a shotgun. So yeah, of course I had to give the shotgun a test. While I went out there, I was hoping to find a grouping. You see that big group of boys up there? Yep, so I had to give the shotgun a try, and it's as effective as I thought it was. High damage, highest damage per second of all the weapons I've got so far. So take a look for yourself. This is the Riftbreaker, and that's all the gameplay for now. You guys enjoyed that. I'm definitely gonna play some more. Alright guys, what's going on? Make sure to do the Earthwalker, and I'll see you guys around.